Okay, you all, so here's the review. So what I need you to do is I need you to either print this out, okay, and I've already put this on Google Classroom, but print this out. Either if you have a printer, go ahead and print this out and have this in front of you and do it on this paper. Or if you don't have a printer, it's perfectly okay to do this on your own, like loose leaf piece of paper and just looking at this on the computer and following along with it. So, I need to talk about a little bit of things on here. So let's just go ahead and go through these, and I'm just going to try to give as much direction as I can. I don't really want to do an example because I want you to try to do this on your own, okay? And this is a little bit harder than the test. So if I know that you can do this, I know that you can do the test. So on number 1, this is just a system of equations by graphing. So these are already in y equals mx plus b form. So this is just super simple. Graph both these lines, see where they intersect, and that's your answer, all right? Now, number 2, okay, not so simple, all right? Not so simple. What do you all notice, and I know this is like really weird, me asking you this through a phone or whatever, but what do you all notice about number 2 versus number 1? How might number 2 be a little bit more difficult? Okay, so just think about that. So what you're gonna have to do on number 2 is you're gonna have to solve for y. So if you need help with that, go ahead and look. Like on this review, you all can use any type of instruction that you want, anything like that. You can use your notes, your instruction, any of your assignments that you have. You have to solve for y here, put these lines, put these equations in y equals mx plus b form to be able to graph them and figure out where they intersect. All right, that's what you do on number 2. Now, number 3, I need you to, like right now, immediately kind of read this and see what's going on, because a question like this is going to be on your test and I don't want you to be confused. So it says solve the system of equations from question number 2 using a different method. So what I want you to do, this is the system from question number 2 right here. All right, this is the system from question number 2. So what I need you to do, since it's saying to work with these equations now, like I just said, something like this is going to be on your test. So I'm just trying to give you the most crystal clear direction that I can. So we're going to solve this system using a different method. So let's just go ahead and write these equations down over here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So this is 4x minus 3y equals 3. Okay, and x plus 3y equals 12. So that's the system of equations that you're going to be solving using a different method. Now, the method is up to you, but you should know which one you should use. Okay, you don't have to explain why, but you should know which one. Now, here you're just going to solve this system. Here you're going to solve this system and tell me how many solutions this system has. So it could be one solution, which is just an ordered pair. It could be no solution, or it could be infinite solutions. And remember that you're going to have to show all your work on this, you guys, okay? All right, let's go on the back of the first page. The back of the first page. Okay, so number 6, you're just going to solve that system. Number 7, this gives you an inequality, and you have to pick which graph matches that inequality. All right, so remember your inequality rules. If you want to get that instruction out, you can. All right, and this is solving systems solving system of inequalities by graphing. All right, we did this the very last day before this 2-week hiatus type thing. So I'm hoping that this will be pretty fresh, and you all did really good on this, so I'm not really concerned about that too much. All right, on the very back, the very end of this are word problems. All right, so remember you all, I have to have what x and y represents, and I have to have 2 equations, and then I also have to have an ordered pair circled and check mark, and then I also have to have a sentence. So your answer should have an ordered pair and a sentence. All right, so circle and check mark both of those, please. These are 2 different types of word problems using systems, and I think you should know what I'm talking about. And then here is the answer key. So make sure that you are checking your answers as you go along to make sure you're doing the right thing. And if you all have any type of questions on the review, you all know that you can message me on Remind or through my email or on Google Classroom.